Hey, what's up guys? So we got some balance changes. I'm a little late on the video on it because they came out on Friday. It is now Tuesday when I'm recording this, but they're not out yet. I believe they come out next week. Some pretty juicy changes. I've already looked over them on stream, but I wanted to do an official video for the YouTube bros. Speaking of streaming, I am streaming again. I don't have a schedule. I just kind of stream whenever I feel like it. And if you're watching this video right now, I'm planning to go live right after this gets uploaded. So if you're watching this, you know, within a couple of hours of it being uploaded, I'm probably live, so come hang out. I'm planning on starting with Epic 7 and then probably going to play some Lost Ark and wrap up some weekly stuff. So if you want to come talk about balance changes, even if I'm playing Lost Ark, it's fine. Like, we can chat about them. Totally cool with it. I'm getting a little bit back into E7. I'm not super hardcore into it right now still, but you know, I want to take another jump at doing more content creation, and I have better internet now, so it's more doable now than it was before, right? Just got to get the motivation to do it, which is the struggle, right? So before we get into this, I do want to plug the Amazon Appstore because this is a sponsored video. I'm gonna hop over to, this is one of my previous sponsored videos. It has this nice little link here. There's a typo in the name. We got that fixed. It's not going to be there anymore on this new video. But, so I don't dox myself, let me put this little black bar up here. If you click this link down here, it'll redirect you to here. And through here, you can download the Epic 7 App Store. And downloading it through this link gives me one of those nice little clicks and gives me credit for it, which allows me to continue doing sponsorships like this. I was selected for the second round because a bunch of you guys helped me out before. I really appreciate it. But if we could just keep those clicks going, then I can keep doing this. Support your content creators. Even if you don't click mine, click somebody else's. Like if you're going to play E7, this is the best place to play it anyways. This is the $100 pack right here. And you can get it for $82. Like you literally just save 20% on your purchases. And in a mobile game like Epic 7, where you have to, well, you don't have to, but if you want to get every unit in the game, if you want to farm as much as possible, you have to spend money. That's just how they're designed. That's how they're always going to be designed. So this is the most efficient way for your money to play the game. Not to mention, you could play it, if you have Windows 11, you can play it on your browser without having to use an emulator. Because as you can see right now, I'm playing on LD Player. I do not have Windows 11. So, I have Riolet pulled up here for minor spoiler. Obviously, he's getting a buff. We're going to talk about him a little bit here in a second. But, yeah, you could play through a direct port on your PC and not have to go through the hassle of an emulator, which is kind of nice. But the biggest sell for me is the fact that you save 20% on purchases. I'm well over 15K into my account, and this didn't exist. So, imagine how much more juiced my account would be if this was out from the beginning, right? It's actually crazy to think about how much I would have saved. Quite a bit. You know, 20% of 15K, that's a lot of money. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and close this out. Just do me a favor, click that link. That's all you got to do. That's it. Just a click. It tracks the clicks. We're going to hide the black bar again. We're going to go ahead and go into the dev notes here and kind of chat about them. So, as you can see here, we have Remnant Violet, TML, Flan, Vildren, Zahhak, Luluca, Bad Cat, and Jena for some reason. I don't know why they randomly buff 3 stars. I don't know if there's anyone out there that actually uses any of them, but congrats, I guess, if someone does. Yeah. And also, since Riolet is getting a buff, I think this is kind of necessary, right? Let's go ahead and turn this down. I'm going to hide that again. It's I think this is just more than appropriate. Now, let's see, Warbolt Spotify. Yeah, you see that? You see the Riolet track. We're gonna go ahead and just hit this button while we talk about the balance notes. Let's just go ahead and put it on repeat. Yeah. Check me out on Spotify. Follow me. Get this number up. Por favor. That'd be awesome. Okay. So let's go down here and let's talk about them real quick. So we got Riolet first. I don't know how the volume is. Let me turn it down just a little bit, just in case. I'm kind of like gauging the bars here. So, alright, so the first thing that we notice is that they fixed his Soulburn, which is pretty awesome, to be honest, because his Soulburn was pretty shit before. It just gave him an extra. They gave him his previous Soulburn just for free, but now it gets him an extra turn. It's Sword Flash. That's on his S1, right? He's just a lot better, basically. He's effectively the same unit, but they made him better. The fact that he can proc his S3 now after just on his turn after using attack, and he can do multiple turns, like, it's gonna make him so much better as a solo carry. Like, he was already a pretty decent solo carry, but now I think he's even better. Like, building him more bruiser-esque on lifesteal might be better now, because he'll be able to carry solo a lot easier now, assuming he doesn't just get one shot. But with units like Ras in the game now to protect him, yeah, I think he's going to be a lot better as a solo carry now, which is pretty sick, actually, because I really like Remnant Violet. He's probably my kit-wise, I don't think he's my best unit and like my favorite unit in the game, but design-wise, he's 100% like my favorite unit in the game. He's edgy as fuck. Like, I love this unit. He's so cool. When they first announced him, like, I think I pitied him. I don't remember. I think there might be a video on YouTube of me pulling for him, but I might have pulled him on stream. So I don't exactly remember. And I guess it's also like nice that like the Remnant Violet song I did is actually my most popular song. It's like approaching 7,000 views on YouTube, which is kind of insane. And it's my most popular song on Spotify so far. So like, everyone really likes this song. I really like the song. I think it's pretty dope. But yeah, he's getting a buff. He's gonna be a lot better. Let me pull up mine again, and we'll just kind of talk about it a little bit. So mine's not on my best gear right now. I don't have very good, well, I do have some decent tanky lifesteal gear. It's on my SSB still, but I haven't used SSB in forever. There's like no speed on this gear. I think you do want to have some speed on him, but like maybe if I were to mix up my Spirit Isoline's gear with my SSB's gear, I could make a pretty decent lifesteal tanky Remnant Violet that can still put out decent damage. Right now he's just on the extra stuff. Lifesteal pins, obviously the way still. My closer Charles has my 30 shepherds right now, but I think after the buff I'll swap those back because I really wanted to use closer. But yeah, like, I think he's going to be really good. Right now we're in a heavy cleave meta, and there is Lua now, so I don't know how. I put that on repeat. Why is it playing the Belian song now? We go back. Okay, so yeah, as I was saying, like, I don't know how he's gonna fare with this being like it's really heavy cleave meta right now. So I think he's gonna struggle a bit, but I think in standard he's gonna be really good. Of course, he's still a good fast unit, but I don't think his gameplay changes very much with him being fast. Maybe you can take advantage of the soul burn, finish something off with an S1, and then use his S3 if you have the souls in a cleave setup. But I think there's just better units in a cleave setup than Riolet still. Like, I don't think he really fits there, but I think he's definitely better in standard. Yeah. So let's get back over here. Let's talk about TML. Top model Luluca, like, I have her, but I don't have her built. I didn't play the game while she was relevant when she came out. And when I came out, Millum kind of replaced her. Or when I came back to the game, Millum kind of replaced her, and she wasn't very relevant. So I don't have much experience fighting her. I'm not too familiar with her kit. I know she does the barrier thing and boosts CR of stuff and grants attack buff. But there's not too many changes here. They just kind of like gave her more combat readiness on her victory pose. I believe that's her S2. She gives herself attack buff, which is cool. And then this is her S3, right? And then she gives attack buff to all of her allies now, which kind of makes her a decent opener. I think she's got decent base speed. And then the crit, like, this is insane. This is so much value. Like, just in terms of, like, gear score, right? If you can get 15, like 17 free crit, that's like having another 3.5 rolls on your gear. This is so valuable. It's so good. So she might be more valuable as an opener now. She is an extinction unit, if I remember correctly. Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna make, like, Cleave is definitely dominating right now, and I could see her being drafted into Cleave, especially since she's a book holder. And the fact that she has this now, I know people were running her on, was it like Kerouac's artifact that would like give her more crit. Now, not always, but you know, in some cases, because she was so stat hungry, it's going to be easier to reach that crit cap, and you won't have to do something like that, and you can bring a book instead. So I think she's definitely better 100%. I don't think they over buffed her. I think they were kind of cautious of like over buffing her. I think this is a good change. Then we have Flan here. I'm pretty sure this unit is a meme. I didn't pull for her at all. She came out, I think, like as I was like backing off from the game again. But they gave her free 50% effectiveness. They let her steal buffs. They took away the ability that she could randomly crit. I guess that's to make Cesaria's artifact more usable on her. But yeah, I don't know if this is gonna make her a lot better. Maybe in a bomb setup. But who knows? I guess this isn't the repeat button. Oh, repeat once. Enable repeat. Okay, whatever. But I don't know how good she's gonna be. If she can be drafted into Cleave somehow, then she's gonna be usable. But it's gonna come down to where, like, why would you pick her over something else? And right now, there's a lot of options for Cleave to go with. So it's just really gonna come down to that. Vildren, they just increase his damage across the board, which is really nice because I actually built my Vildren. He's not insane or anything. He's not max molded yet. He's only got a 15 artifact, but you know, he's 240 with decent damage. I basically gave him my Arbiter Vildren's gear. I figured since I could triple S him, I might as well use him. And based on what I'm seeing in RTA right now, like I've played a little bit. I'm not actually bronze. I didn't claim my rewards yet. Like match history is it's a lot of cleave. Like I've been cleaving a lot and drafting Vildren a lot. This is kind of smudge, but yeah. See, I'm cleaving like almost every game. When I try some weird shit, I end up losing. When I try standard, I kind of end up losing. But cleave is very prevalent right now. A lot of people are picking speed imprints, and a lot of people are speed racing, from what I could see. But yeah, I drafted Vildren a lot, so him getting a damage buff is really good. Just a good thing to see, I guess. Obviously, mine could be a lot better, but it is what it is. And then Zahhak. They made a pretty good change to Zahhak. I actually like Zahhak's design a lot. He's another one of those edgy units. I really like him. He's pretty dope. He was always a meme with his S2. It was kind of shit. Giving him an extra turn is really good. The fact that he could just boost someone's CR is really good. It's up to, I think, what, 20%, which is insane. They removed the barrier, I think. Because, you know, the barrier was just kind of a meme. But he enables another unit. And it makes him more aggressive, really. Like, I think he's definitely going to be more usable. And then Luluca, they buffed her. They just gave her 100%. I mean, this is just quality of life for Wyvern, right? Then we got Bad Cat. They removed the injury, as far, like, from what I can see. I know her niche was, like, doing the redirected provoke and stuff, right? Didn't she do that on... no. Like, her kit was so confusing, dude. She, like, I don't know what they were thinking when they made her. She was fucking terrible. But they turned her into, you know, they gave her some more utility. She actually provokes now. So, that's pretty good. She gives a crit damage buff to the foremost ally, which is nice. When attacked by an... Yeah, now that she actually provides those provokes. Dude, it's not repeating. Bruh. One song. It's not, it's, I lost my train of thought because of that crap. But they removed the injury meme. It was terrible. And they allowed her to able herself with provokes. Because before they didn't have to hit her, right? But now, I remember what it is now. The issue was like, she would be picking like AoE or whatever. And they could just choose not to attack her otherwise. But now, she makes them attack her. Right. That's the difference they did. They made her make more sense. Soul burn, a 10 soul for a 2-turn provoke is actually really good too. On a 3-turn cooldown. So the 1-turn downtime on provoke. She gives herself defense buff. Yeah. She's just better. I don't know how good she's gonna be, but she's just better. Jena, I'm not even talking about. Who cares? Alabastron. This is, I think, pretty good, yeah? The effectiveness is still there. It was just speed before. And now it's just chance to inflict random debuff. It's like that Sigrid artifact, right? But all the debuffs are pretty good. Like, decrease attack, decrease defense, decrease speed, or unhealable. I don't know what unit you'd want to use this on. But it's better. It seems more like a Wyvern piece of gear. Like if you're going to use it on like Karen for Wyvern. Maybe. And then Chatty they just made straight up better. It gives you a barrier to start a turn like FCC's passive, right? And they made the barrier stronger. So it's just better. You'll probably see it a bit more. On some of those tankier bruiser mages. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Also, Hua is getting nerfed, which I think is 100% justified. I might make a second video just talking about nerfs, but I don't think I'm going to. There's really no point. I'm sure there's plenty of people who made videos on it. I think it's justified. She's part of the reason I lost interest in the game again, because like I could not fight that unit with my playstyle, and she actually made it very miserable. So whatever. I'm glad she's getting nerfed, even though mine's kind of cracked. It's whatever. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all that. Thanks for tolerating me not doing content for so long and whatever. But like I said, I'm streaming again. I made a Twitter. I really just post like motivational stuff and Bleach stuff right now because I'm so into like the 1000-year Blood War arc. But yeah, like whenever I stream and go live, like I will post it on my Twitter. You could also find it on my Discord. Like if you're following me on Discord, or if you're in my Discord, you'll get notified in there. Like I said, once this video goes live, I will probably already be live on Twitch. You can check me out on Patreon if you want. I'm not super active on here, but when I release a song, like I will put it on here first. Speaking of which, I'll probably be putting another, like my next song, which is my Closer Charles song, on here today. So if you guys want to hear that song before it's released, it's not mastered yet, and it's probably not going to get mastered for another couple weeks or so. That's getting annoying. But yeah, it's going to be a little bit before it's out on Spotify and everything else. So yeah, follow me on Twitter. Join the Discord if you haven't. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you're still here and you haven't clicked the link in the description for the Amazon promo, please click it. You know, it takes 2 seconds. You don't have to download it from there, but the click is all that matters. The fact that the link gets clicked on. You know what I mean? I'd really appreciate it. So yeah, hopefully I see some of you guys over on Twitch, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.